Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks for coming back to the channel. Really appreciate it. Hope you had a good day. Hope it was, successful and you got you accomplished some things today that you wanted to get done. So, if you enjoy this video after you watch it, I ask that you hit that like button, subscribe, and would love to have you back in and check out more videos. So, this is a newer video I'm going to start trying to do every evening. Is just kind of going over the market to see where we are before we all head to bed, and just kind of seeing where things sit. So right now you can see the market's down about 1.90%. Um, Nothing too major, honestly. I think we're having a little bit, just everything's boring. I think I've said it in my last video. We're just kind of in a sitting phase, and this is kind of just part of it. Honestly, this is kind of the cycle, just from watching different YouTubers and listening to different things people have to say and reading articles. And this is kind of normal. This is where we are. The bear market's still kind of a thing, and we're really, are we out of it? Are we in a bull market? I think we're getting close, but I'm the believer that we won't see it until next year. So, they always say after the Bitcoin halving is when you kind of see a run. So that's kind of when I'm in my time frame, is kind of what I'm looking for. But nobody can see into the future. So it's kind of sit and wait, and just make sure you have your bags packed when the plane decides to take off. So Bitcoin will kind of take again, you know, nothing exciting right now. Bitcoin is just kind of, it's been down the past, just kind of sitting where it's sitting right now. ETH is under 1900, XRP is a little under 70 cents. Uh, Cardano is about 29 cents. That's good. One that I'm definitely keeping an eye on. And I'll be honest, I don't own any Cardano, but it's been on my mind. So um, it might be happening soon. Not financial advice, but for me, for myself, I might be throwing some money into that. I actually have to do more research on Cardano. Really, I haven't dove into it as much as I probably should. Solana, this is another one that is on my list of cryptos I would like to have part of my portfolio one day. I think you know, this crypto right here, this thing can skyrocket. If this gets back to all time highs, which was it 400, or is that, am I thinking of something else? No, 240. Sorry, 250. So, and it's at $23. Like, come on. Litecoin, today they had their halving. It's kind of, they're known after they're having, like, right when they're having hits for them for the price to drop. I got into a little trade yesterday on before it started really getting to go, and made a little money out of it. Nothing crazy, but made a nice little, a tiny return, which, hey, I'll take whatever I can take these days. But you can kind of see this is kind of normal for Litecoin after it's have it after the halving. And I was watching a video with Ben Cohen, and he was just talking about how it usually doesn't happen, like, for the price to run up for Solana or for Litecoin. Doesn't usually happen until like a couple months later. So, maybe something to keep an eye on for the end of the month. Kind of see how low it goes, and, definitely maybe add it to the portfolio. We don't know. I feel like this one's not exciting, but hey, things don't need to be exciting to make money. It just has to be a good project. So, Polygon, this is another one that's definitely, on my right, definitely on the up there near ADA. This and ADA and Matic are two I would really like to have in my portfolio, but I do not. I'll be honest right now. Polygon has really teamed up with some big companies, and I think once the next bull run comes, we can see this thing definitely back up in the top 10, and maybe push for this top 5 position. I think it can really push where ADA is right now, to be honest with you. Shib, there's a lot of stuff going on. I think this is one of the tokens that has some excitement behind it this month, with Shibarium hitting in, a couple weeks at least. That's what we believe, around 15th or 16th, that to be released, and I actually did another video about whales are starting to move their money into shib. So this is definitely one to keep an eye on. Do some research, do your homework, and if you think it's a good investment for yourself, do what you got to do. But not a financial advice. I know I say that a lot. Chainlink, there's another YouTuber on here, Zach Humphreys. He pointed this one out on one of his videos a couple weeks ago, and so this one's been on my radar as well. Definitely keeping an eye on that. Stellar is always, Stellar is a good one. I guess I'm just kind of going over some of my favorite cryptos right now, but hey, just kind of a nice wrap up to the day. We can kind of see where everything sits. Things have been down 2 to 3% the past 24 hours. So nothing super exciting out around. This is another one that's on my list of cryptos I would love to own one day. Mana, I have never, I actually owned Mana for a little while, but this was like before everything went like falling off the face of the earth, and I got out of that just to keep keep myself from losing more money. ApeCoin, this is I think I read an article the other day. I don't think it's ever been this low. So do with that what, take that information and, do what you will with it. Gala, this is a good gaming token, I believe. I'm a, I'm a fan of this one. I think they're good, doing some cool stuff because they have the gaming side, but I'm also excited about the filming side that they're going to be touching. I'm personally a big movie fan and big film fan, so I'm keeping my eye on that one. And then one that I definitely am rooting for and that I've really been keeping my eye on is Bone. This thing is with Shibarium releasing in a couple weeks. I think we could see this thing run up to 230, 250. That's what I've been at least hearing and reading, and this thing can move, and it has been moving. If you take a look at it today, we've kind of had a little bit of a correction, which was healthy because like the past 7 days, this thing has just been moving up. I think it started at like $1.24. Yeah, $1.28 still. Like it's, I got into it a little late. I'm like around $1.40. So, but I'm in. So, and I'm excited to see where this thing can go. So I'm trying to look to make a little profit here, and just let the rest sit, and long term as well. So a little bit of both, short term and long term. I think you can get a lot out of this. This thing can get moving here in the next couple weeks. So something to keep an eye on. But yeah, just kind of nothing super exciting tonight, and we'll kind of see where we sit tomorrow, and see how the market wants to move. So I know this video is a little bit longer than the ones I've been putting out, but just kind of wanted to just chat, and it's kind of nice just to talk about this stuff. And this is all new to me, and I'm learning every day as I go. And I greatly appreciate the support. And if you enjoy this video, please like it and subscribe. And I hope you all have a good evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.